Good day, grade 8 students. Welcome to English class. I am teacher Arnel. I was ready to learn and to give you learning. In this point of time, we will be discussing about the Philippinisms versus Standard English. It is the words and expressions reflecting local cultures. English language has been part of our local culture, particularly here in Zamboanga, Sibugay. Admit it, in your daily conversation, you rather say 500 or 500 instead of lima kagatos. As multilingual individuals, we have the upper hand in translating our thoughts in Standard English. What is Standard English? Oxford Dictionary explain. Standard English is the type of English that's suitable for use in every type of written or spoken situation. The majority of words in English dictionaries and thesauruses are part of Standard English. This module helps you to avoid using Philippinisms and provides you translation that conforms to Standard English. So, first phrase that has a Philippinism is birds of the same feather flock together. In English dictionaries confirm that the correct expression is birds of a feather flock together. Oxford English Dictionary defines the expression as people of the same sort or with the same taste and interest will be found together. Example, Nesty and Gloria enjoy the same adventure, mountaineering, skydiving, and paragliding. Surely birds of a feather flock together. Another one is coop up with or coop with. The correct usage is cope with, which in Oxford English Dictionary defines as to deal effectively with something difficult. Example, having managed his time wisely, Gabriel copes with his studies and avoids backlog and school tasks. The third one is dispose something or dispose of something. In Maclan Dictionary explains that if you want to get rid of something that you no longer need or want, use the expression dispose of. Example, please dispose of your trash property. Another one is please drink your medicine. This is the result if we transliterate or palihog imna imong tambal. The correct translation is please take your medicine. Interestingly, in Merriam-Webster in 2020 figuratively defines the expression as to accept or deal with an unpleasant situation without complaining. Example, having taken her medicine when she failed to seize the Miss World crown, Katrina Gray never stopped dreaming and conquered Miss Universe title. And the last one is please fill up the form. The correct expression is fill out in Collins Dictionary in 2020 clarifies if you fill out the form or other document requesting information, you write information in the spaces on it. Example, the bank requires me to fill out the application form. Collins further explains that when to use the expressions fill up. If you fill up or fill yourself up with food, you eat so much that you do not feel hungry. The expression also means to make or become completely full. Example, keto dieters Fill up more on green leafy vegetables and berries and food rich in fats and protein. What about the expressions filling in? Macmillan Dictionary in 2020 defines the expression as to add information such as your name or address in an empty spaces on an official document. Example, please fill in the missing words in this puzzle. Fill in the blanks with the correct word or expression. So, for the meantime, let's have a quiz. So with your pen and paper, focus on the word or expression used in each item. Write SA if the item conforms to standard English. Write F if the item contains Philippinisms. Number 1. Please dispose of old clothes and dusty toys. You'll be given 5 seconds to answer. Time is up. If you answer as A, then you are correct. Number 2. Taxpayers fill out their income tax return forms. You'll be given 5 seconds to answer. Time is up. If you answer standard English, then you are correct. Number 3. Al is like a doppelganger of Gabriel. They share the same choice when it comes to hobbies, beliefs, and values. They're what we call birds of the same feather flock together. You'll be given 5 seconds to answer. Time is up. If you answer Philippinism or F, then you are correct. Number 3. Disposing garbage properly is one way of taking care of Mother Earth. I will give you 5 seconds to answer. Well, if you answer Philippinism, then you are correct. And lastly, number 5. Filling up on carbohydrate makes you gain more weight. You'll be given 5 seconds to answer. Time is up. If you answer standard English, then you are correct. Now you have witnessed the difference about Philippinism and standard English. Now the following tables are the list of other examples of Philippinisms we need to improve. The second column provides their respective standard English counterparts. Study them carefully, prepare you for the next activity. So, when we say advices, so for example, I am thankful for the advices you gave to me. So when we the counterparts of this in a standard English is I am thankful for the pieces of advice you give. Another way, if we talk about Philippinism, be talking and talking. So, well, the counterparts of it in the standard English is keep on talking. So let's differentiate them on using by sentence. So Jomar, when in Philippinism, example is Jomar is talking and talking although nobody listens. So on the standard English, Jomar keeps on talking although nobody listens. So, on Philippinisms, there is a redundancy of the word talking and talking. While in standard English is it gives you a direct point on what is going on. Say for example, keeps on talking. So another example is best test, most unique, and most original. So they have the same counterpart on Philippinisms and um, in standard English, but let's find out what's their difference when it is being used in the sentence. So in Philippinism, this is the bestest beach resort of all. So in standard English is this is the best beach resort of all. So in Philippinism, it's used the best test, while in standard English, it's used only best. It describes the superlative degree of adjective, which is best. Then, another example, for me, in Philippinism, for me, dolphins are the most unique of all mammals. So let's find out the difference in standard English. For me, dolphins are unique of all mammals. So there is no other words being used in standard English. It directs you to the point. So another example, Bia submits her most original essay. So there is no difference because they have the same sentence on the standard English. So another example is first come, first served. So in standard English is first come, first served. So there is an ed after first served. So example, free concert tickets are given on a first come, first served basis. In standard English, it talks like this. Free concert tickets are given on a first come, first served basis. Then another one is fix one's bed. In standard English, it goes like make up one's bed. So, say for example in sentence in Philippinism, Al Gabriel fixes his bed before he takes a bath every morning. While in standard English, the sentence goes like this. Al Gabriel makes up his bed before he takes a bath every morning. So another example is follow someone's footsteps. On standard English, we have hold on, hold the line, hang on. Okay, on an example sentence on Philippinism, most children follow their parents' footsteps. Well, on the standard English, say for example, on the phone, please hold on the line. Okay. Then in Philippinisms again, honor, which is, we call it academic distinction. While in standard English, it just say honors. So when it is used in a sentence, it goes like this. Sophia graduated with honor. While in standard English, it goes like Sophia graduated with honors. Then another example is last year. There is another redundancy of a word last year. Well, in standard English, it goes like a year before last. So let's find out their sentence used. So in Philippinism, it goes like Gloria spent her summer vacation in Hong Kong last year. In standard English, it goes like Gloria spent her summer vacation in Hong Kong a year before last. So a bit confused, but you know, that's correct. No, the standard English is correct, but we are not going to follow it because what we commonly use is our own structure of English. Then we also have next year. So another redundant repetition of words, next year. And while in standard English, it goes just a year after next. So let's find out their use in when they use in a sentence. So in Filipinism, it goes like Nasty will spend my summer vacation in Coron next year. While um, in standard English, it goes like I will spend my summer vacation in Coron a year after next. And another is open the air conditioner or close the computer. So in standard English, it goes like turn on the air conditioner, then turn off the computer. So when it is used in a sentence in Filipinism, it goes like how can I open the flashlight mode of my phone? So in standard English, it goes like this. How can I turn on the flashlight mode of my phone? And then another example in close to computer, please close the laptop after using. That is the Filipinism. While in standard English, it goes like please turn off the laptop after using. So another example is prefer than prepare to. So in Filipinism, it goes like prefer than, while in standard English, it goes like prefer to. So let's find out how they are being used in a sentence. So let's go for Filipinism. So John prefers online class than modular class. While in standard English, it goes like this. John prefers online class to modular class. And then another is presidentiable or senatoriable. Then in standard English, they say or they pronounce or they write as this: presidential candidate, senatorial candidate, presidential bet, senatorial belt, presidential aspirant, or senatorial aspirant. So let's see what's their difference when they are being used in a sentence. So among the presidential balls, I will vote the one who truly prioritizes the welfare of the marginalized. So in standard English, it goes like this. Among the presidential aspirants, I will vote the one who truly prioritizes the welfare of the marginalized. So another example of this, another example is this senatorial ball. The senatorial balls will be apparent next year. So in standard English, it goes like the senatorial bets will be apparent next year. So another is rallyist. In Filipinism, it sounds it pronounced right. It says like rallyist. In standard English is ralliers. So in a sentence, when being used rallyist in Filipinism, it goes like the rallyist cry to abolish the anti-terrorism law. While in standard English, it goes like the ralliers cry to abolish anti-terrorism law. So another Filipinisms in standard English. So we also have repeat again in Filipinism, while in standard English is repeat or they say again. Okay, so when we use the repeat again in Filipinisms, it goes like please repeat what you have just said again, or please repeat it again. So in standard English, in a sentence, repeat or say again, it goes like please repeat what you have just said, or please say it again. And then we also have salvage. In Filipinism, they say it salvage, while in standard English, they are being used like summary, execute, or kill. So when we use salvage in a sentence in a Philippinism, it goes like a public official was convicted for salvaging innocent journalists. While in standard English, it goes like a public official was convicted for summary executing innocent journalist. Another is served, or the amount of food for one person, while in standard English, they call it serving. So let's find out their difference when they are used in a sentence. In Philippinism, it goes like, please give me 5 servers of value meal for. While in standard English, it goes like this, please give me 5 servings of value meal for. And another one is standing by. Philippinism says standing by, while in standard English, it goes like hanging out. So let's find out their sample sentence. In Philippinism, it goes like, this pandemic, I miss standing by with my friends. While in standard English, it goes like this. This pandemic, I miss hanging out with my friends. And another one is trafficked. In Philippinisms, they call it trafficked. While in standard English, they call it heavy traffic or traffic jam. When they're being used in sentence, in Philippinism, the traffic is, I miss my flight because of traffic. While in standard English is, I miss my flight because of traffic jam. And then we also have, in Philippinism, we usually say, where are you studying? But the correct one in standard English, it goes like, where do you study, or which school or university you are studying. That is the right one. And lastly, we also have, would you mind if I borrow your phone? That is the Philippinism. While in standard English, it goes like, would you mind if I borrow your phone? Yeah. So they are the same. They are the same construction of sentence. So it goes like the sentence, yes, suit yourself, or allowing your request. The same thing in the standard English. Then, no, I need it too. That means you are refusing a request. And it is the same thing to the standard English too. So that ends our topic about Philippinism and standard English. So there is no barrier now between words and expressions reflecting local cultures. So whatever comes out in our mouth, if it is wrong or not, as long as understandable and it's not hurtful to others, then it is okay. Now, with your pen and paper, write the letter that corresponds to the meaning of the underlined words. Number 1. Filipinos exhibit utang na loob not just as a proof of gratefulness, but also as a way of life. Utang na loob means A. Debt of gratitude, B. Debt of honor, C. Debt of love, D. Debt of responsibility. If you answer debt of gratitude, then you are correct. Number 2. Which of the following local expressions conforms to standard English? Is it A. Birds of the same feather flock together? B. First come, first serve? C. Open the radio? D. Where are you studying? If you answer letter B, first come, first served, then you are correct. Number 3. Which of the following local expressions does not conform to standard English? Is it A. Heavy traffic impedes my scheduled appointments? B. I have finished filling out my personal data sheet? C. My kid is drawing tomato and moi. D, you can definitely cope with stress. Well, if you answer letter C, my kid is drawing and drawing tomato and moi, you are correct. Number 4, which is not true about Philippinisms? A, most English dictionaries accepted them as their new word interest. B, they are part of our local culture. C, they conform to standard English. D, we should cherish Philippinism as they are. If you answer letter C, they conform to standard English, then you are correct. And lastly, but not the least, number 5, which of the following dish is not included in Oxford English Dictionary? Is it A, adobo, B, halo-halo, C, inihaw, D, sinigang? If you answer letter C, inihaw, then you are correct. And that ends our topic about Philippinism and standard culture, words and expressions reflecting local culture. Hope you've learned our discussion today. Thank you very much for tuning in with me. Once again, this is Teacher Arnel, where learning in English is limitless. Thank you and goodbye.